right,
They want to take one of them.
let me ask you a quick question. We have some other people out there saying that somebody there has warrants in another state, and that's what they're using as their arrest threat.
He's got misdemeanor warrant out for him.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with what's going on here. It was a misdemeanor warrant for not appearing to court for a parking something charge. Some resisting arrest charges and stuff.
All right, so let me ask you a very serious question. If I can make some calls and get people up there to evacuate you, is the guy with the arrest or with the warrants for whatever these misdemeanor things is he willing to go take his day in court to get you, the rest of you, out safely? Is that something that is an option to you guys at all?
No, it's really not. We're all going to stick together. We're not going to break apart here. We're going to stick together.
All right, understandable. You know,
I'm pretty sure if they can make a peaceable offer, if they can negotiate to release 5 known terrorists, that Mideast terrorists, ISIS terrorists from Guantanamo for one deserter, they can make it possible that they just drop the charges on Sean and let us all go home in peace.
Right.
The thing is about charges here.
I can't hear her very well. I can't hear her very well. She's way so far in the background. I didn't hear what she said.
The thing is about his charges that they're putting on him here is basically we're expressing our First Amendment right by being here. We had every right to assemble peacefully in a protest against what was done to the Hammonds. And we have been peacefully protesting that. We also exercise the Second Amendment right, which is everybody's right to do.
Right.
We have our weapons with us all the time. Whether we go to Walmart, a grocery store, a restaurant, we've always got our weapons with us. You know, so there's that Second Amendment right to use that. And so now because we use our rights, we're being persecuted for it.
Well, of course, that's the way that works anyway.
But that doesn't make it right.
No, it doesn't make it right. It's just the way it is, and we need to fix it. And we need to, and we, yeah.
In a free country?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not agreeing with. Yeah, I'm not agreeing with any of this. I'm just saying it's kind of like the way it is, and we have to change that. So, you guys are the last holdouts.
How do we start changing that? By demanding our rights, which is what we're doing here.
Do you suggest we vote?
Oh, yeah, like what are they going to use, voting machines?
I mean, seriously, how do you expect change if the government has already compromised the voting system?
Right, exactly.
And this wasn't a riot like the Ferguson riots where you just started down looting places. This was an actual civil disobedience. Civil disobedience means you're breaking the law. You're technically breaking the law. That's what civil disobedience is. But this was a civil one. This wasn't no one killing anybody, but it was a civil one using the Second Amendment. Hardly any protests actually used the Second Amendment. And so this was America's ideal protest in a time of need. And Americans haven't really fully recognized that yet and still kind of sitting on their butts, waiting for the next presidential election.
Yeah, and it's going to continue. It's really sad that we're seeing our way of life, in America anyway, just completely disintegrating day by day. It's like, it's like this entire country has been completely emasculated by the left. That wasn't just to mean, a male kind of connotation, but, it still is. America is looked at as a joke by most of the rest of the country, or most of the rest of the world at this point. There is more freedom at this point in countries that are under dictatorships. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Giving dictatorship because their country's better than what's going on here now.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, like if our country's that bad, why are people asking us to just throw ourselves into the court system and take that gamble?
No, I didn't ask you. I was just asking what you felt. I would never ask you to do anything. I just was asking.
Right.
Yeah, what I was doing was just gauging your personal options is all I was doing, asking. So.
Right. Well, we've been, I mean, seriously, a lot of people ask that exact thing. Almost everybody can tell us, just turn yourself in. And so it's pretty sad when they're saying just turn yourself in and accept the fate that, you're probably going to lose your right to vote and your right to own a gun.
And go to the top court where it's the federal government, it's the plaintiff and the prosecutor, and you're supposed to defend yourself in a corrupt system. You don't even have a chance.
Yeah, this is all just become so far insane, and I just don't even know how to express. I've been. Everybody was giving me crap the other night. I lost my mind on air when that drone footage first came out, and we've been keeping an eye on you for days, just to make sure you were okay, and then you disappeared 36 hours ago, and we were really worried since all the cops disappeared up there near you. I don't think we can get to you. I'm sure we would be blocked if we tried to get to you. But I'm going to see if I can get somebody up to you guys. Okay.
Well, we don't need no escorts out or anything like that. We need people to actually start forming groups.
No, I mean somebody to talk.
Giant protests. What is that 1.5 million man Tea Party group? What are these 2 million truckers?
Yeah, I must agree. I
have a quick question.
All right, we have a caller on the line, it appears, David, that wants to talk to you.
All right.
It's just a quick question from an investigator's, just as an ex-investigator, private investigator, I just have a question. Now, the pistol that they say that Malheur had on him, did anybody there at the Refuge see that? Did he ever display a 9mm semi-automatic handgun?
Not that I'm aware of it. David Fry, I personally can't account for that.
Oh, what?
Can anybody account for Malheur's 9mm semi-automatic that was found?
All we know is that Dwayne Sheamer had his cowboy gun, and that someone else, Anthony Bosworth, came back to get the rest of Malheur's gun after he was murdered. Now, everyone left their guns here, so chances are.
Well, no, they're saying they found a 9mm on him, but we know for a fact that his main gun, a lot of his guns were actually still up here. As far as sidearms, I mean, we don't know. We doubt that he would use a 9mm. He's a cowboy. Like maybe he would have a pistol or a revolver as a sidearm. I don't know.
So all the pictures I ever seen online that I've seen and everybody else has seen has shown, him with that Colt on his hip. I seen what appeared to be some sort of shoulder holster, but I never really did get a clear view of if he had anything in that or what that leather holster was about, or that leather, what appeared to be a leather holster on him.
Uh-huh.
He did. Yeah, he carried a shoulder holster, but everybody that we have talked to said they left all their firearms behind to go meet with the Grant County Sheriff.
That's the word that we the people have been getting across the internet as far as what I know is to be true. So just hearing you guys say that that's what happened really helps.
Well, it's interesting to see what the audio is of the video that that he was filming to see, where the shots first started happening, where his hand placement was at that time.
Yeah, we were waiting on that. David, hold on one
It's
second.
kind of silly.
Hey, I'll
It's
call.
silly to sort of figure out if he was carrying a gun or if he was. I mean, he probably, a lot of people still carry firearms with them. But it just depends on if he was shot and he was moving his hand toward the wound, or if he was reaching for the gun. We don't know until the audio comes out.
Well, the video that I watched that the FBI released, I've watched it so many times, and I don't have much way else to slow a video down other than to tap pause and hit and pause and play real fast. But it didn't appear to me as though LaVoy was reaching for any kind of weapon. It appeared to me as though he was trying to cover, from being hit. That was my interpretation of it. And I'm not a professional video expert by no means, but just saying.
Right. And it's hard to trust what the police say nowadays.
Yeah, hey, everybody stand by a minute. Okay, David, there has been like 1 billion people wanting to ask you questions. I'm going to turn the phone lines back on so we can add people in. Mr. Rowe, just make sure the trolls don't get in if they start their bull crap. And everybody, please keep it brief if you call in. If you call in and you've got your radio running on in the background and all that, we have background noise, we're going to hang up on you immediately. Is that okay, David?
Okay.
All right, so go. We have another caller.
Yeah, we've got 662 on the line.
Hello.
662.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Am I on the air?
Yes, 662. You're on the air with David Fry on Revolution Radio.
Hey, this is Woody. I'd like to know, we have a video out there circulated by BT Earthwatch. It was in regards to some talent release forms that needed to be signed, and the video was cut when that was stated. Can you expand on what that was all about?
Yeah, that was during a live feed, and sometimes the live feed actually gets cut out. And that's just absolute coincidence if they got cut out at that time. But a talent release form, that guy was a journalist. He's creating a documentary, and so when he's up and close and personal doing videos, he was recording us eating MREs and stuff. He wanted us to sign what's called a talent release form, which gives him consent to use that video and audio, so he doesn't get sued by us.
Well, I understand that, Dave, but at that point, when that video was made, the FBI had already eradicated all the media. They were out.
The FBI were what?
The FBI kicked out all the media at that point.
Okay, yeah. There was media at the gate. This guy walked from the gate over here. And so at the gate, there was still a whole bunch of media trucks that we can see. They just weren't allowed to cross over.
I see. Well, let me ask you this other question, Dave. What is it you explicitly need from the public?
We need the American people to realize that the government is too corrupt to handle anything with the justice system, because look how long they're letting Hillary go along with this, her email scandal. She's not behind bars yet. Obama released five terrorists, and now he's bringing them in as refugees. How long is America going to realize, until they realize that, something needs to be done? The voting system doesn't work. We've tried it. So how much time do we need? How much time do we have?
No, I agree with what you're saying, Dave. What I'm asking, what are you looking to get out of this stand? What do you need to make it successful?
I think I personally would love to see Americans rise up and just get multiple vehicles and just come here and just show the feds who's really in charge, the American people or these FBI, mercenaries. They're all mercenaries. American people need to take power back into their own hands. That's what the Second Amendment was for. This is a Second Amendment revolution. It's supposed to be a peaceful movement. We're supposed to be bold and strong. And this was an American revolution, American patriot movement. You use your Second Amendment right to preserve all of your rights.
I understand that. But how do you expect people to get there when the roads are blocked?
All right, hey everybody, hold on a minute.
Get out of the vehicles with 100 people. You can walk right through it.
Hey, give me a minute. Hey guys, give me a second. If you call in and you cannot turn off your background noise, we will hang up on you. All right, go ahead, guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave. How do you expect people to get out there and shoot?
All right.
I think the American people need to just stand up and stand united and walk through the gates in hordes. The cops can't just shoot you off. They're stupid if they even try. Just tell them to screw off and walk through it.
All right, next.
You need power in numbers, people. You need hundreds of people. Just walk through it.
David, we hung up on that caller because he was getting a little aggressive. Next caller, please, Ro.
Okay, next caller we're going to take is 352. Quick reminder before we do is folks, when you call in, if you're getting background noise coming through, we will cut the call to cut through. So please keep your hand over or mute your mic or something. 352, go ahead, you're on the air.
Yes, you guys hear me?
352, area code 352. 651, you're next after 352.
And you're on the air with David Fry.
Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
I could be better, but not too bad.
I just got a quick question for you, man. Just trying to see what's your opinion on Mark McConnell and Blaine Cooper.
Honestly, I don't want to talk personal stuff like that. I know that there were for a fact FBI informants inside working in the compound, gathering charges against people, and even tracking people. I don't know for a fact if any of those people are spies or informants. I can't say personally. I don't want to slander anybody, but they were definitely out there. They're definitely informants and stuff working on the inside, but I'm not going to say anything on them too.
Well, I appreciate it. It's awesome to hear from you guys, and just keep up the fight, man.
Yeah. Sorry. That's just how it is.
All right,
Yeah, we
thank
don't
you.
know for a fact. We don't have facts, so it'd just be slander also.
All right. Thank you, man.
Hello. Hey, take care. Yes.
Next caller is area code 651. You're live on the air.
All right, and Mr. Rowe, real quick, let's keep all these calls to 90 seconds. They're coming so fast, I can't even count them.
What?
All right, next caller, go ahead.
Hey guys, I'm calling in. I just want to let you guys know that there's enhanced footage out there that shows that ambush clear as day of the void. It's got, you can see the lasers on the guns and everything on the truck. You can see the entire truck being lit up with bullets. You can see the bullet holes in the truck. It's available now. I got it downloaded. I'm sure a lot of other people have it downloaded, as well as the girl's testimony, which matches the video to a T.
Right. And there were young girls in that truck. They just started shooting up everybody in there.
That's exactly right. When I saw that video, I put out my own video, and I said, look, I've seen the video, I've listened to the girl's testimony, and I'm telling you right now, they tried to kill everybody in that car, and that was not an accident. That was absolutely deliberate. They started shooting at the truck at that first time it stopped, and that's what caused the boy to panic and take off running. And that's why he drove into that second checkpoint like he did and then swerved off to the side and then came out with his hands up. It was because they had already shot at the truck in the, first time he had stopped, which is when that first guy got shot, got out of the car. But there's footage, guys, it's enhanced and it shows everything.
Hello?
You can see it.
Hello.
Hi, this
Right.
is Brenda.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, David. I sent an email off to Nighthawk. He needs to read to you. It's from Bundy Sr. And it's a really dynamite letter. And maybe have him read it to you offline. We don't want the trolls to know about it. So,
I can't have any contact, or I don't have any connection to the internet right now.
have Nighthawk read it to you.
Yeah, actually, after this is all over, the person who is facilitating the call, if it's okay with David, can email me the number and I can talk to him off air and on air over the next days until this is done. So.
Yeah, well, if you could possibly read this off air, that would be great. We don't want the trolls, the local trolls, to hear this, so
from Bundy Senior.